Hi there, guys. This is Tara. I just wanted to share some information along with you here. First of all, as you know, we've been having Wednesday night spa parties at our place every Wednesday at 7 o'clock. And lately, it just seems like we haven't seen the results as we used to. And so I'm thinking that we need to change directions here, try something different. We had our meeting post-convention about a month ago now, and just not really seeing the guest attendance here. And so I think that what would be beneficial is if everybody goes back to having their own parties, actually. I think that there's going to be a little bit more buy-in, a little bit more ownership for each agent to actually host their own party. And I say this because a couple different reasons. For one, obviously, when you're preparing your own location, having your own guests there, obviously that's going to be a little bit more valuable to you to have people show up. And secondly, maybe your guests are going to feel more comfortable coming to your place instead of mine. I don't know. But regardless, we're just not seeing the results. So let's change something and make sure that we are utilizing our time wisely and being the most productive and effective as we can. So first of all, Wednesday night spa parties, we are no longer going to be doing those here at our house. For that reason, we're going to attempt doing something different. So my recommendation is that everybody just start hosting their own. We have actually seen great results when agents host their own parties. Now, whether you want to host at your place, whether you have a different location you'd like to host, or maybe you can get some friends to host, that's fine. It doesn't matter where or when. And also one-on-ones are fantastic. So if, let's say, hosting at your place is not ideal for you, but you can do some one-on-ones every week, that's totally fine as well. Basically, if we follow the S4S, the system for success that Kai teaches, it's exposing 4 people to the business or products every week. Now, 4 people, as you know, is not a lot of people. And I think that what happens is we get wrapped up in thinking that 4 people is not a lot. And so we kind of think, well, gosh, how much is my business going to change if I only do this with 4 people a week? Well, in fact, the key to a business like this is consistency over time. And so when you're talking so few numbers, just exposing a couple people a day to get those 4, because obviously you got to kind of back into the results. If you want to actually sit down face to face with 4 people a week, well, you got to talk to more than 4 people. So kind of do some math, figure out what your odds are, what your success rate is with talking to people. You may have to contact 20, 30 people or more. I don't know. You just have to kind of play with the numbers and see what works for you. But if you're exposing this business to a few people every single day, I think that's kind of where we get caught, where we think, if I expose this to 2 or 3 people a day, how is 2 or 3 people going to change my business? And so we kind of that task becomes a task that's easy not to do. We all know that it's easy to contact a couple people a day, right? A couple people, 2 people a day, 2 people a day, every single day over a month is 60 people a month that we can expose to this business. But when we think, well, gosh, how much can 2 people change, and what's that really going to do for me with doing 2 people? It becomes easy not to do, because then we sit there and say, well, gosh, if it's only 2 people, it's not a big deal that I'm tired and I got home from work late and I really didn't get to it because I can get to it tomorrow. I'll just do 4 tomorrow. And then on goes the procrastination, and it just rolls from one day to the next and we never get it done. So it's easy to do, but easy not to do. You kind of view it as a diet thing, like working out. So you can go for a 30-minute walk every day, right? That's easy. Easy to do and easy not to do, because quite frankly, how much benefit is your body going to get over one 30-minute walk? Probably not a whole lot, but compounded over time. And so it's a matter of, if you guys have ever read The Slight Edge, that's kind of what this theory is based off of. Author is Jeff Olson, great book. And basically this will explain what I'm talking about. And even like eating, you go to fast food. Eating at fast food restaurant one time, not going to kill you. But compound that over time. What if you ate at fast food every single day? That's going to do major damage over time. Well, what if we expose our business to 2 people a day over time and you compound that? If you view it as compound interest, that could be huge numbers to your business. So basically, my point is just encouraging you to just be consistent every single day. I think a lot of us are lacking consistency right now. Our lives are busy. Things are crazy. And I get that. Obviously, I've got 3 kids, and we can all come up with a bunch of excuses why we can't get our work done. And that's totally understandable. But we gotta figure out what's more important, our excuses or our why for doing this. And we need to be able to manage our schedules and get those 2 people exposed every single day so that we can get product on people every single week. So 4 people a week. Now, what does that look like? You can do it however you want. If it's 4 people to 1 spa party every week, that works. If you do 4 one-on-ones, that works. If you have a spa party and you get 2 people there and then you have 2 one-on-ones throughout the week, that works too. It doesn't matter. Figure out what makes it work for you and your people and make it simple. So, anyways, I'm available to come and do one-on-ones and spa parties, by all means. It just, the Wednesday nights, like I said, for some reason, it's not working. I don't know. And so let's change gears, figure out a different way to do something that works, because obviously it's a waste of a lot of people's times to invite them here if people aren't comfortable coming here. I'm not really sure what the reason is. I'm not going to try to diagnose that or figure out why people aren't showing up here, whether it's an inviting thing or the guests aren't comfortable. I don't know. I don't care. Let's just change directions and move forward and find out a way that this will work. So what I'm asking is that everyone host their own parties from now on. And whether you do that once a week, whether you do that every 2 weeks, whether you find some friends, better yet, find some friends that will host for you. And it does not have to be this huge party. I think a lot of us also think that, hey, we need to have a party with 20 people there. And the only way that this is going to work is if 20 people show up, and then I'm going to get a whole bunch of people at once, and then I don't have to do anything for a long time. No, again, 2 a day, 2 a day, 2 a day is going to be a lot easier than 20 people at once, because I've never gotten 20 people at one place at one time, and I'm guessing most of us haven't. And so let's just keep it simple. And whether you can host or have someone else host once a week or every other week, then fill the other times of your schedule with one-on-ones. And again, I can help with any of that if you need me to. Just let me know. So, bottom line, let's change direction on the spa party schedule. We're not going to do Wednesday nights here anymore. We are going to do our own parties, and we are going to do our own one-on-ones, because I think that you are going to have more ownership in that. Your agents or your customers are going to feel a little bit more comfortable, possibly just working directly with you. And they're fun. I love doing one-on-ones. My favorite thing to do is one-on-ones. They're so fun. It becomes a conversation instead of a presentation. So again, I definitely want to be involved and help you. If you're not comfortable doing those yourself, just reach out to me. But if you guys have any questions, let me know. We're always looking for ways and input to help the team grow and be there for you guys, and help satisfy every need you guys have to grow in your business. So we're definitely here for you. So just keep asking questions. Keep posting what you've got going on. We love to hear when you have a spa party scheduled or a one-on-one scheduled. We love hearing that, so we can cheer you on. So thanks for everything that you guys do. And if you have any questions, let us know. And we definitely look forward to getting some of those meetings scheduled with you guys, so we can keep rocking and rolling and have an awesome summer.